Right, so hey everyone and welcome back to another budget photography video. So we are now 3 months into 2023. It's time for me to do a what's in my camera bag. Starting off nice and big, we've got the Mavic 3 that I broke a while ago. Yes, this specific one is broken. There is a problem with the gimbal here that I'm thinking about just replacing the gimbal or just replacing the drone, really. I'm not sure. But at the moment, I am carrying the Mavic 3. Camera 2 is this, the GoPro Hero 10. I love this thing, shoots up to 5K, and it's really worth the money, especially in my eyes. It's got this cool little GoPro mount. The battery life could be a little bit better, but it is what it is. You can run it via USB-C. I've got about 3 batteries anyway, so it's not really an issue. Camera 2. Camera 3 is the Canon EOS RP. This is my main photo camera, really. It's got about 24 megapixels roughly. It's slim, it's really lightweight in comparison to my old cameras, and it's still really good. You can pick this up for about, I think I picked it up for about £900, roughly, secondhand. Again, from the place that keeps conning me, Computer Exchange, but we move on. Now, before I go and show you the next bit, I need to give you a little bit of a warning. You may hear some banging or some drilling of some kind. That is my neighbours. They are having work done, and I do apologise. I'm going to try and film when, in between, but if you do hear it, then I do apologise in advance. Anyway, the next camera that I work with is this one. Not this one. This one. This is the Canon, come on focus, C100 Mark I. And I really like this camera. I did a review of it a little while ago. Let's turn the ISO up so you guys can see. I did a review of it. Really good camera. There is my wireless microphone. I like this camera. And the lens that I have on here is the 24 to 105 f4 fixed. Really love this cine cam. Now, a camera wouldn't be a camera without a lens, and as I just mentioned, I'm using the 24 to 105 f4 on the C100. I also have a 24 to 105 RF for the Canon RP. It's a good lens-ish. It's not amazing, it's not terrible, but it does the job. It's an f4 to an f7, so I really want a better one. Thinking about getting the L version, but it kind of does the job of everything that I need. So, lenses. As I just mentioned, I have the 24 to 105 f4 EF on the C100. I also have the 24 to 105 f4 to f7 on the RF. Now, I brought this lens for, I can't remember how much I picked this up for, but it's a nice lens. It's not amazing, it's not terrible, it does the job. I do wish it wasn't a variable aperture, but it is what it is. I am looking at the L lens version, which I believe is a fixed f4 like this one is, but I'm not really sure. This kind of does the job. It's got a nice amount of compression at 100 mils, and it's nicely wide for me. So, yeah. Then there is probably my favourite lens, the 70 to 200. Now, this is an f4, but it's okay. Again, like the 24 to 105, fully zoomed in, the compression is nice enough, and it's a really useful lens for lots of different things. It's an L lens, it's weather sealed, it's durable, it's a really nice lens. It's just a shame it's so old. I love it. I love this lens. This is my favourite lens. Camera 4 is this, my iPhone 13 Pro Max. Yes, I do use this sometimes purely because the video does look so nice and it is ProRes. Now it does have a problem with the fact that, well, trying to transfer the files from it is a pain in the arse, I won't lie, but the footage looks nice, so I suffer. Then I used to use an iPad Pro, but I've replaced it with the Z Fold 4. I love this thing. It folds out to make a bigger screen, a big 7 to 8 inch screen, and I love it. It's really nice, really useful, and does everything that I need it to do. So, and it folds. It folds. So, because we all need batteries, I carry these two power banks. This is my big main one, and this is my little emergency backup one. This one I don't really use. It kind of just sits in my bag. I usually use this one from Anker. I think it's from Anker. Yes, it is Anker. It's a really good battery. It charges my iPhone at least 4 times, I think it is. So, yeah. And also, it can charge up one of these. This is the spare battery that I brought recently for the Mavic 3. And it does a good job. What can I say? It really does. So, audio. I hate audio. I really do. I'm meant to be talking to you guys from this thing. This is a new microphone that I'm currently texting. I'm testing it out to see what it's like. So far, I've been quite impressed by it. But I've currently lost the lead at the moment. It uses an XLR lead and I can't actually find it. I feel like I'm out of focus. I need to see if I'm... There we go. I should be in focus now. Sorry. I feel like I was out of focus. I still feel like I'm out of focus. Am I out of focus? I can't see my little monitor enough. So yeah, I'm meant to be talking to you from that microphone, but instead I'm using my old Rode VideoMic Go. And to be fair, I like these things. They're really, really useful. I usually use it just this little square box, but you can plug in an actual like mini microphone into it. Oh, sorry, I forgot this was my microphone for a second then. But you can actually plug a little microphone just there into it. Now there's another one out that I'm looking at getting, and it's got 2 of these sender units. So this is the microphone that I use a lot of the time. And it comes with, one of these receivers. Let's see if I can get that into frame. There we go. And I can monitor my audio. Now I have actually broken this little clip at the back here. It's meant to have a, you can't see that. This is really hard. Little clip. Actually, it's meant to have this little clip here, basically. And it broke off on that one when I was working on a client shoot. So, yeah. Then I have this. This is the Rode VideoMic Go 2. Now this little dead cat here isn't actually meant to be on it. I mean, this bit is, that is the original microphone, and obviously that. This dead cat here that I put on it is actually from another microphone, an even cheaper microphone, but the dead cat always worked really, really well. So I just kind of put it on top of this little cushion thing. And yeah, I use this for my vlogging. If I'm vlogging somewhere, there's a piece of wood in it. So yeah, it works well. It really does. And then editing all them files is this. My MacBook Pro M1 Pro 14 inch. It's great. I love it. It's really good. Set me back about $2.5 grand roughly. 1 terabyte, 16 gigs of RAM. And yeah, I love it. It's great. It's extremely quick, handles all the footage that I need and want, and in a fairly decent form factor. It's heavy. It's heavy. I've never... So far, I haven't actually, I've put it under pressure, but everything that every task that I give it, it handles perfectly, just perfectly. I've not been able to find a task that it struggles too much with. And if it is struggling, then the fans come on, obviously. And then they obviously cool it down, and it just chugs along again as if the fans weren't even on. And even the fans, when they are on, they're very, very quiet. But I'm not often exporting a really big file, so it does everything that I need it to do. Really, it's kind of perfect. And last but definitely not least, the SanDisk Extreme Pro 500 gig SSD. I always carry this basically everywhere I go. It's really good. I usually use it just as, obviously, to back up videos and photos on the go. It uses USB-C, so it works with my laptop. So yeah, there's nothing really special about it. It's just an SSD really that is kind of tough. Nothing special about it, really. It works well, it does what I need it to do. Yeah. Anyway guys, thanks for joining me in this video. I'll see you in the next.